last thing I want to talk about when it comes to this, hazing and bullying. Hazing and bullying has become a really hot topic in education, and that hasn't changed since we went to school. But it's really now more involved. And there was a time where we had issues with seniors hazing freshmen and that kind of stuff. We don't tolerate that at all. If we hear about that, we just deal with it, and we're going to hammer it. It doesn't happen very often. It's only happened once or twice since I've been here, where seniors have put younger athletes in that situation. I haven't seen it in the last 4 or 5 years. But we don't put up with that. We're not going to be involved in that at all. And sometimes when we have coaches who are not on staff, they can't always monitor some of the things that take place before they get to here, between schools over and coming to practice. So that's a time we need to keep an eye on. So we're very strict about that. So we're not going to put up with that. And there's going to be situations in any heated physical, mental situation where kids on the team aren't going to like each other. It's almost like a family. And it's up to the coaches to monitor that, and there's going to be some situations in that. But if we get to some physical hazing or bullying issues, and it comes to me, we're going to deal with that severely. Any questions about our athletic code? I just highlighted some areas. Please read through it. It's on our website. It talks about penalties. It talks about good things. We've done a lot of trips. There's some travel this year. We have a conference in football that has a lot of travel. Our volleyball's traveling quite a bit. We're going to have some games added. We have some small schedules here. We'll have some big schedules out. These are, but we always put them up in local businesses first, and then they'll be available. But there'll be a couple games added. Usually spring sports, we try to beef up a little bit our baseball and softball. Somebody wants a tournament, we get a phone call. So we just added another basketball game for our boys, and that will increase. So it's subject to change. Keep an eye on this. That schedule situation, that is always updated. It'll tell you right on there, it's updated. You can print it. You can even request me to be able to email you any changes or what's going on. So keep track of that website. It's important to do that. Any questions at all? Coaches, anything that you want to add? Coaches have meetings, anybody?
Volleyball.
Okay. Volleyball meeting? Football, where's it going to be?
Commons.
Football and Commons, is there enough room down there? You want to get a
There's
classroom?
hardly anybody here.
Okay. All right, we're going to have another one on Monday, and this is a situation. This is a problem we have, is participation. People do things, and we've had some in the past where DVD, and you can see Mr. Damon back there helping us out. We're going to try to get it on the website, but we really want parents involved in the process, and I thank you for taking time out of your night to be here. Mrs. Galler? Yes, everybody needs to sign in because if we don't have your name on here, we'll call the athlete and say you cannot participate because you weren't involved in the athletic code meeting. And they have to prove that. So if they're not on that, you make sure you do that. Parents as well as the athlete. Yep. Yes, ma'am.
For volleyball meeting, we'd like the 7th and 8th graders also to come down, and for the high schoolers, we're going to be in Mrs. Allen's old room.
Okay. And football is going to be down in the Commons. Okay. We'll probably have yours.
Real quick, one thing I want to say.
Hold on 1 second. Coach Roberts does our junior high wrestling and is assistant wrestling coach.
Guys, one thing that's really important at athletics in high school is that all athletics, every sport work together. You know, I noticed this was my first year coaching this last year. And, you know, in Cornell and small schools, you get athletics that don't like other athletics. You know, football might not like wrestling, wrestling might not like basketball. But we got to work together as a school here because all athletics help each other. You know what I mean? You know, wrestling's good for football. Football's good for wrestling. Track's good for everything. You know what I mean? Every athletic thing you do is going to get you more athletic and help you excel in other athletic, sports. So, just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, I know we see a lot of girls come into the guys' games and guys come to the girls' games, but it's hard with wrestling sometimes because we split back and forth. And don't be afraid to say, we have a wrestler this year going Big Ten. Going to Minnesota, that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So we're very proud of what we do in the program. Thank you for coming. I'm here if you need me. Make sure you have all your fees and forms and everything set out.